good morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. This is WB Workout in his backyard garden. I should say in our backyard garden, because I have a partner named Craig. And we just got back from camping in Michigan, and I dug right away into the yard. Let's take a look at it. I've been trimming and watering. The morning glories are really blooming big on the fence. They add a nice touch of privacy to the area. Plus they're pretty. They're pretty wild. This trumpet vine, trumpet lily, is doing awesome. It just really looks breathtaking. And the calla lilies are beginning to finish up and go to seed. I'll be training them off soon so all the energy can go to the bulb. Let's take a look around. I have beans growing up our stairway. They're really great because they actually are very prolific, very fruitful, and we can just go outside the door and pick a couple handfuls, and we have beans, fresh beans for dinner or lunch. There's Buddy. The oleander is blooming lovely right now. It really is. We're getting a few little black-eyed Susans, not too many, but a few. Let's take a look over here. While the Asiatic lilies are starting to fade, the trumpet lilies are starting to open, and they're especially fragrant at night. The flower box marigolds are starting to bloom. Pretty soon there'll be an awful lot of them. They're doing great, and I grew them from seed. Here's a volunteer sunflower. The fleabane continues to do very, very well. It's actually a wildflower. Some people would call it a weed, and certainly it could become one. I've been trimming it back and shaping it a little bit so it fits in this section of the garden. Eventually, as it goes to seed, I will be cutting it back severely. If you take a look there, in the distance you see this huge trumpet lily. It's almost 7 feet tall, and I'm just surprised. It's just amazingly big. Beautiful trumpet lily, beautiful yellow throats. Lovely. Thank the Creator for that. Just such beauty. Now over here we have more of these yellow trumpet lilies, and their trumpets, instead of sort of hanging down, are pointing up as if they're announcing themselves. They're really breathtaking. And then we have these that almost hang like parasols. They're just delightful. Just utterly delightful, these trumpet lilies. Like I said, they hang like parasols or Chinese hats. You see, we have trumpet lilies everywhere. They're just breathtaking. And I've always loved lilies, and I love this time of year, in addition to spring, when all the spring flowers come up. I love the trumpet lilies. I've always tried to include them in my gardenscaping. Very nice. Let's take a look over here. This is kind of quiet. This part of the garden is very quiet now. Things aren't blooming, except for the things in pots. These big barrel cactuses are just starting to send up some flower buds. So in maybe in a week, we'll have some lovely, beautiful lavender cactus flowers. I picked some wonderful cucumbers off of this plant already. We're looking forward to more of them. The patio tomato is doing marvelous. Let's take a look back here. Oh, more trumpet lilies. Now, wait a minute, these are Asiatic lilies, and they're toward the tail end of things. Let's take a look back here. My currants are ready to pick. I've been actually eating them. But I haven't decided yet whether I want to go through the trouble of doing jelly. But there are a lot of currants down there, and they are really good. Really good. I really need to do something with them. Let's take a look over here. Here is the herbal vegetable garden, and I have spotted a tomato that is starting to turn red. That's good. My tomato plant looks very healthy. It hasn't minded being surrounded by feverfew, which I have started to cut back. I also cut back the garlic tops. I saved these over here for sets for next year, but the rest I cut off, and I'm saving those. I mean, actually, I'm not saving those. I'm wanting to get the garlic to make a bigger bulb. We've already had some wonderful cucumbers from here. They're absolutely delicious. And we will have beans. Actually, we could have a serving of beans today if we wanted. But the beans are doing lovely. They're doing fantastic. And the cucumber. And the larkspur. I just made a bunch of tea from the spearmint and lemon balm. And also this lovely plant here, which is anise hyssop. And it is absolutely breathtaking. What a lovely plant. And it has the most wonderful anise-flavored leaves that you can make a delightful tea from. Let's take a look here, a few more things. In this area code, we got some beautiful hosta flowers. Some people cut them off, but I don't. I think they're lovely. Lots of Italian parsley in there. Beautiful Jackmani, clematis. Rather common, but boy, it sure is a plant that just really gives every year. You can always depend on it. I trimmed my sage back yesterday. I trimmed all the old wood off. This is all new. So, and this is a very old plant. I've had it for many years, and it has provided for me much tea, much medicinal tea. Sage is a nervine or a calming sedative effect, gentle sedative effect. Well, anyway, there you go. May you be blessed, and may you be a blessing to others. May you understand your oneness with the cosmos, your oneness with all nations, with all people, with all creatures, all plants and elementals. We are one, and we are beings of divine love and inspiration. Mitakawe Oyasin, Namaste, and Aloha. May the breath of life be revealed in you. Peace and greetings from Chicago.